Hi, welcome back to today's episode. I'm feeling bloated. I might not look it to you guys, but I feel bloated in me. So we're going to do a workout to combat bloatation. So lots of opposition and stretching. So yeah, come on, join me for my evening Debloat Pilates session. So for this session we're going to start standing up. We're going to bend down to roll down, touch your toes. I'm going to roll up, sucking my stomach in and up. That's the sensation you want. And we're going to touch the ceiling, stretch in opposition, suck in, roll back round for your C curve and roll down, sucking your stomach in and up. One more time. This is a very realistic Pilates class, so boy, everything will be making loads of noise in the background, including my cat, no doubt. So we're going to stay here. If you can have your hands on the ground, keep your feet straight, that would be great. I can have my fingertips, so that's what I'm going to stick with. And we're just going to alternate knee in to each elbow. Getting a nice hamstring stretch. All about elongating your muscles. I'm really working on pushing down my heels, getting them on the ground, keeping them there. Now I'm going to do both feet at the same time. Pushing the heels down, up onto the tiptoes, and then down, pushing down with your heels. Straightening your knees. Except you're not jamming your knees, you're literally pulling your kneecaps up and your heels down. Cool, now we're going to walk out to a plank. My hands, my wrists are down into my shoulders. We're not going to be in a full plank, we're just going to walk out to what I like to say this will be elephant on the reformer. I'm just going to go back and forth, just mobilising the shoulders. Keeping the head in between the shoulders, that's your mirror, or your window, you'd call it. And we're going to come down onto our knees. So now we're in tabletop position. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to have my toes pushed onto the ground so that I have 90 degrees from my ankles to my toes, from my knees to my ankles, from my ankles to my hips. You get the drift. And we're going to just push up and land directly on those knees. You just tap the ground. Stuck your stomach in and up. Whew. It's a lot of shoulder work, so if you can get your heels all the way down, do work to the level you want to work to. You can always just stay going up and down with bent knees. Haven't got to straighten your legs. Whew. Well, I should definitely be warmed up by now. So this is a debloat session. I feel like I'm very bloated, so I'm here to just try and debloat that feeling from my belly. And look, here comes my cat coming to join me. Okay. So next move from there, we're going to go back into tabletop. This time I'm going to alternate one knee, one hand, one leg, one hand or arm, whatever you want to call it. Oops, I'll be careful of my TV. So I'm going to keep my legs bent and pointing up towards the ceiling. But if you're doing this at home and you've got space, you can let everything out and get that opposition. You want to keep in your torso and everything else really still, sucking your belly in and up. Oops, as I said, got to be careful. I'm going up. Trying to keep still in that body. I'm just going to take a nice child pose here. Give it a rest. Now I'm all warmed up. I'm going to get my mat out because I didn't get my mat. As I said, this was an impromptu video, but I thought someone else might want to benefit from it. So here we are filming. So I'm going to put my mat in like a diagonal way, so hopefully you can still see. We're going to sit down, have our feet flat on the mat and hip width apart. So just imagine where your hip bones are, feel those bony parts, and you want to have your feet hip width apart. And then we're going to just sit down, have a 90-degree angle from your foot to your knee to your hips. And for this we're going to do half roll back. So I'm going to have my hands behind my knee, not right in the crease but just behind on my thigh somewhere. I'm going to roll and set. Sorry. I'm going to roll my stomach in and up, making a nice C curve in my back. Shoulders are nice and wide on the front and back. And we're just going to roll down to your pelvis and up. Your pelvis is the little bones that are all secreted together. Your sacrum, whatever people might know it as. Your buttocks. I'm just going to roll down to that part. Remember to suck your stomach in and up. I'm trying to keep my energy in my feet so that they don't lift up. And I'm sucking in, moving in to go down, breathing out to come up. And hold for 3 seconds, and then roll up. And 3 more. Okay, from there, I'm gonna put my hands behind me and turn my fingers to face towards the other side of the wall. So they're opposition, but that makes me nice and wide on my shoulders. Because if I turn it that way, I could have the tendency to roll in. So I don't want to roll my shoulders in, I want to have them facing long and back and being wide. In the front. Now I'm going to lift one leg at a time, just up and down, alternating, keeping my chest nice and wide and my back. Sucking in and up. Trying to concentrate on the breathing, trying to just move from my thigh bone, lift my leg up. And we're going to move my hand now towards the front, get a different sensation, but I still want to have the energy up into the mat, pushing down through my palms, trying to get my shoulders activated, my underarms activated, and energy going down and still being wide on the chest and back. And then we're going to lift up, straighten and bend down. One side at a time. Working our teaser here. Point that feet. Suck your belly in and up. And 2 more times. Okay, Now the other side. Then roll forward into a nice child pose, nice C curve. Yeah. Sitting up, pushing my breastbone up. Into a nice extension. And round it in. You're as young as your spine flexibility. As Debloat Pilates would say. Joseph Pilates. Not Jacob. Because it feels nice, I'm just staying here for a bit longer. Really getting that nice stretch in my back and working that spine flexibility. So I'm going to go down onto my forearms. I'm going to have a fist made so I can push in to the ground. I'm going to suck my stomach in and up. I'm going to lift one leg at a time and straighten. I'm just going to alternate. I'm going to keep my belly in and up. Imagining I'm sliding them across the table. I'll hold it here for a second. Whew. Should be feeling the burn. I'm going to lift both at the same time. My lower abs are on fire, so you should be too. I'm going to have a rest. We're going to come down for our shoulder bridge. I'm going to have my feet hip width apart. I'm going to push up, go into a high bridge. And we're just going to pulse up and down. Moving from your shoulders. So you want to imagine you're waterfalling over a chair or a cliff. That's how your spine is moving. Okay, I'm going to rest it there. I'm going to bring my hands behind my head, into the back of my nape, and on my chin to chest. I'm going to do hold my C curve here, and I'm going to add leg lowers in. One leg at a time, stretching them away. Trying to stay up in that C curve. And alternate the other side. we're going to go again. I'm going to lift the leg up, straighten it out, bring it to the floor, bend it back in, lift up. So let's bend in, straighten out, straight down to the floor, bend back in, lift back up. Now on the other side, I forgot the movement already. Lift out, bend down, bring back in, lift up. Rest there for 2 seconds. Preparing you for the next exercise. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. You want to bring your feet in just a bit close towards your bum. Hands away from your bum. You're squeezing your bum. You're just going to lift up and down. This is just bridge. Getting your glutes working. Not a high bridge or a shoulder bridge. Now we're going to take it into one with the bridge. Now I'm going to stretch it out, go into full point. Pigeon lying down is what I like to call this one. Where you're pushing out from your knee into your bum in that nice stretch. And then slowly release, lie back down and cross your legs. And now we're going to do the other side. Was that the same side I just done? I'm sure it was. Ooh, have to even up on that side. 15. Back to back. Now we're doing pigeon. Really trying to stretch out that muscle we just worked. Okay. Now I'm going to curl up, straighten out my legs, bring my arms back, bring them in. sometimes I amaze myself at how hard I make these workouts. Take a second to get your breath back. We have not finished. Now I'm going to have the hands behind my nape, feet straight up. I'm just going to do little Pilates down. Crisscrossing the legs. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Very good. Okay. I'm going to go into side kneeling now. Just going to breathe. If you really want to stretch and elongate that side, trying to touch the mat if you can. If not, just go as far as you can. We're sucking in and up. I'm going to move over so I have some more space. Now we'll do the outside. For me, trying to stretch over myself, give me a nice long stretch. Down my side. Sorry about that, that's all the emails of the night. I'm just going to roll the tension out of my shoulders as I feel like I've got tension.